What's going on, guys? This is Bandits Steve here, and as you can see, we're playing League of Legends today. We're playing the newly released, wow, I can't talk, Braum. He is a melee support. I had to hurry and exit the game real quick to close down Curse Voice because I forgot that my recording software does not play very nicely with it. So we're a little bit late to lane. Shouldn't be too big of a deal though. So we'll kind of quickly go over his abilities and then what we're going to be focusing on building. So his Q is Winter's Bite. He basically just throws out a giant ice ball, that slows, does damage, and applies a mark of your passive. His passive, and it scales off of his health only. His passive, basically whenever you auto attack or use your Q on someone, it applies a stack. And upon reaching 4 stacks, it stuns them and deals damage, and then your basic attacks for the next couple seconds, I think, does bonus damage. But it can also be triggered by your allies. So if I were to Q Sivir and then Vayne were to attack her, it would apply another stack. So it's really good to get as many procs of your passive off onto the enemy teammates during teamfights and stuff as you can. Because, you know, auto attacks are flying everywhere, so it's more likely going to stun people over and over during the team fights, or multiple people are going to get stunned. His W is Stand Behind Me. He basically just leaps to his ally, gives them magic resistant armor, and it's supposed to put them up, or put you in front of them, but I've noticed that sometimes it doesn't put them in front, or put you in front. So you can use it to block skill shots, or to set up your E, or to set up your other abilities, basically. So like that, we kind of set up our slow. See if we can get our yep, there goes the passive. Ooh, we're not gonna get the kill though. His E is Unbreakable. So if you ever played Yasuo, I don't really know how you say his name. It works very similar to his Wind Wall, except for he can move with it. Basically, you cast it in a direction and then you can move around with it, and it'll block any projectiles and reduce damage that you take. Basically, it doesn't reduce the damage of your allies, just you. So it's really good for blocking ultimates like Caitlyn's or Ezreal's, you know, or if you have up against a very pokey team, he's really good at blocking that. And then his ultimate is Glacial Fissure. He just basically creates a giant fissure that distance wherever you tell him to. It'll pop up the first enemy hit for 1 second, I think. 1.5 seconds, and then subsequent champions are popped up briefly, and then it leaves the fissure there for a couple seconds and slows anyone inside it. So it's a really, really good team fight ability. Nope, not quite. But yeah, it's really good for either if there are 80 carries out of place, and you can pop them up real quick and initiate on them, or just for general, if you got them locked into a small area, maybe in Dragon or Baron, or in the jungle somewhere. It's really good at just kind of controlling the fight. So right there is a good example of how to use his kit in general. Oh no. Oh dear. There we go, we're good. Ooh, maybe. Don't get greedy. Oh, nice. Nice. Back off. Woo! Nice. Oh, and Lee Sin's coming in. Sweet. We'll flash in then. We should be able to get Warwick without her. Yeah, no problem. Braum will get away, but that's okay. So our build, in my opinion, this is kind of currently the best way to build him. So Braum's main function is just to be a meat wall, basically. You're going to sit in front of your team, soak up all the harass with your Unbreakable, and then kind of just slow people with your Q whenever you can, and apply your passive to anyone and everyone possible. So we're going to build him, the way I like to build him is with heavy regen. Oh, not quite. Very nice. So we'll kind of tank the damage for him. Sweet. We didn't get an assist, but kill's a kill. Always good. But yeah, so since you're kind of a meat wall, you want to be able to absorb a lot of harass, but not so much that you're going to have to go back to base to regen or anything. So what I do is I build him as basically a regen tank, or like a freaking crazy regen monster. So for your starting items, as you see, I took the ancient coin. Let's see, get the ruby crystal, get another ward. Okay, so I take the ancient coin. It recommends the relic shield. Trinkets is kind of just all based on your preference, in my opinion. Relic shield's good because your Q scales off health and it gives you more health and whatnot, you know, but I personally don't like the gold mechanic on it. You have to be able to attack minions, and you have to basically you're waiting for those charges, and those charges take way too long. I prefer the relic coin, or the ancient coin, just because it gives that little bit of health sustain, gives you 5 health every time a minion dies, and then you also get gold every time a minion dies. So I prefer that. I also prefer the final build of it. It gives you that your team a huge movement boost. I think that's a little more valuable than like the shield that the face mountain or whatever the crap it's called gives you, or gives your ally, whoever you cast it on. So I prefer to go with the ancient coin, but you know, trinkets, it's all about your preference. But after that, we're gonna rush Warmogs for the health and for the regen passive. So we're gonna have a lot of health to get our Q stronger, but also to kind of have that regen. And then after that, we're going to get the Spirit Visage for the regen increase, as well as more health, more armor, or I mean not armor, magic resist. So we'll get a little more tanky. We'll have around then, I think we should have like 25 to 30 health regen. So we'll be sustaining pretty well. For boots, I kind of like to go. Oh crap! Sorry, I'm trying to focus. Oh, she pushed her out of my ult. Maybe. Nope, not quite. But anyway, for boots, I like to take the. Sorry, it's been a while. These ones, boots of swiftness. Mainly just because Braum is really slow. I have 340 movement speed, so I mean he's really slow, and you have to be able to keep up your enemies or keep up with your teammates so you can use stand behind me. Because if you can't, either to escape or to save them, if you can't get close enough to use that, it's gonna be really bad, basically. So I prefer to take the boots of swiftness, but you could also take the cooldown, or with this build, you're not going to need cooldown reduction boots because we're going to have max cooldown reduction from just our items. Oh shoot. Oh, not quite. Vayne might. Yep, she'll get that kill, but I think Braum's gonna kill her. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I keep getting sidetracked. Oh, Warwick. More than likely screwed. Yep, there goes the ult. Anyway. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying now. Regen. That's what we want. Oh, our max. So yeah, we'll have max cooldown reduction for our items, so you don't really need the cooldown reduction boots. So boots of swiftness or boots or Mercury's treads are probably your best options. You could also go Ninja Tabi if they have like a heavy AD team, or if you feel like you need more out of combat movement, you know, go with the boots of mobility. But boots of swiftness are my favorite on him. But then after that, we're going to focus on, or we should have, I think we'll have 10% cooldown reduction from our Nomad's Medallion. We'll have 20% from the Spirit Visage, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Oh, 10% from Spirit Visage. And then we will be picking up the... Ooh, what's it called? This one, Glacial Shroud into... I prefer Frozen Heart, but you could also get Frozen Fist if you felt like you need a little more damage or that's kind of AoE slow. But I think the attack speed slow is more valuable, and you get a lot more armor from it. So that'll kind of give us our armor that we need, and then Spirit Visage will kind of bump us up to where we... it won't give us like a whole lot of magic resist, but it'll give us a good chunk. But yeah, we'll have 40% cooldown reduction. I think that's only 30 from that item, so I'm not really sure where the other 10 comes from. But I know I have 40% cooldown reduction with this build. Maybe I got some coming from runes and masteries or something. I know I don't have any coming from runes. For runes, I took 2 health quints and then a health regen quint. I think I have armor yellows with magic resist blues, and I want to say health reds. I'm not really sure. But basically, it's built around health, regen, and armor, and magic resist. All the tanky stuff, basically. But yeah, so for abilities, I maxed out my Q first. Sorry, I kind of kept jumping all over the place. But I maxed out Q first just for the harass, the slow, shorter cooldown, which means you can proc it more, or you can fire it off more. And then after that, I go for Unbreakable, just because the auto attack deny and the overall ability deny is invaluable. Oh man, she's too fast. Ooh, not enough. Well, we got some good trade-in at least there. I completely missed my ultimate because server's so freaking fast, but you know, that's not too huge of a deal. It's got a pretty big cooldown, but let's go help Lee Sin out. I think he's gonna have to back off, and yeah, let me tank it. Oh no, fizz, 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 fizz. Whoops, we got a kill. I'm not sure, I mean, I guess he got a kill, but that was not very good on his part. So that's kind of a good example of how you want to play him in a team fight. You want to use your stand behind me to kind of buff up your whoever's your squishiest person who you're trying to protect. So in this case, it was Vayne. I think I actually jumped to someone else. It was a little hard to see who I was clicking on. But you want to just keep them alive, you know? You jump to them with your stand behind me, pop up your wall. It should be enough to protect your teammates. It'll block off their harass and whatnot, you know, for a little bit. And then, oh, we're so close. I think I might just wait it out. Well, no, let's pick that up. I just realized we don't have that yet. But yeah, so you want to... Oh, she took our tower. You want to just be able to jump to your allies, pop up your wall, block off their major harass. You have to time it kind of right to either block their ultimates if they have like a ranged ultimate that can be blocked like that, or just kind of block off their harass, and then use your Q to stun. So see, we have, let's see, 10% coming from, oh, 20% coming from the talisman. That's where the other 10 comes from. Okay, I thought I gave 10%. So talisman gives 20% cooldown reduction. So that's definitely a huge reason also to take that over Base of the Mountain. So I mean, we went from 7 seconds to 4.8 second cooldown on our Q. Our Q will have a 3.6 second cooldown once we're maxed out. So they're both mid, so we're just going to go ahead and push their tower and punish them kind of for being up there. But yeah, keeping your AD carry live, blocking the damage that they're going to take from the ranged harass and whatnot, and then kind of slowing and singling out their carries. You just really want to get your passive on everyone and you can possible, because I mean, people are going to auto attack whoever's in your spies. As long as your passive's on them, it's going to proc on them, stun them for that 1.5 seconds, and then also do that extra bonus damage. So it's always good idea to have your passive on them. Should be a kill. Oh man, this is going to be kind of scary. Very nice. Not enough damage on Fizz. So see right there, I use my talisman to kind of let her keep up with Fizz, even though he's trying to dash away. I like it because of that. It's really good for either keeping up with people or just swap places. I didn't even know that's possible. Last time I tried to jump through a wall, he just kind of like slammed into the wall and didn't move. So that's good to know. You can at least jump over that wall. But yeah, use your talisman to either escape or chase. That was really good block right there that I did for Vayne. Oh wow, I totally missed my... Should be a easy kill with me and Lisa in here. Oh no, she flashed. Oh crap, no, we're so screwed. Oh, I could have killed her if I'd auto-attacked her. Dang it. That was bad. I probably could have used my talisman. I don't think it would have been enough, but still. Alright, we got enough for Warmogs now. We definitely need our boots next. We're really slow. Oh, I guess Vayne's been saving up her gold, so now she's got some of her hard-hitting items. So we're gonna have some pretty decent regen. We got a lot of health now, so our Q's gonna hit pretty hard, like 320 damage or so. That's probably gonna get reduced to like 300, 200 something probably with magic armor or magic resist. No time for worrying. But yeah, we're getting there. The only kind of issue with this build is you don't have a lot of magic resist or armor early on. You're gonna pick it up more kind of mid to late game once you get your Spirit Visage and your Frozen Heart, and then you kind of just become a very good meat wall. You're really good at absorbing damage and kind of just going back and regenning it back up. That's just the biggest thing, is you want a lot of regen. So I mean, if you want, with your masteries, you could take a lot of regen masteries just to kind of get a lot more of that health regen. See if we can't. There we go. We ate that for him. Good. Braum's just really fun to play, in my opinion. I mean, when the first couple games I played him, I was building him kind of strange. I didn't really know what I was doing with him. But once you kind of get the hang of him, he's a lot of fun. Double pop-up from the Braums. Well, that's an easy pickup. Very nice. Very nice. Vayne died earlier, I guess. She wasn't in that fight at all, but it's all good. I mean, the armor and magic resist he gets from Stand Behind Me, though, is a lot. I mean, we're only on rank 1, and it's given us 23 armor and 22 magic resist. So I mean, it kind of makes up for our lack of that kind of defense, you know. But we'll get tanky. Don't worry about it. Oh, nice. She's hit him with the spear. We really need our boots right now, though. That's the biggest thing. That'll be our next buy, because we don't have any movement speed at all. I also like to just... Oh, come on. Just back out. No reason to stay. Now we can engage. Yeah, he's screwed. Our lack of movement, though, so bad. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Vayne's very dependent on her team keeping her alive because she's got nothing but single target damage. So if you don't have that good team to kind of keep you alive and whatnot while you try to dive onto someone or whatever, you're not going to do very well. We've been doing pretty good at keeping her alive, so I think we've been succeeding in that aspect. We're going to go ahead and go back. Oh, wait, nope. Okay. Now maybe we're going to go back. Possibly. Oh, no. Man, they really, really want Italy. I would save her if I... Oh my gosh. No, we just swapped places again. There we go. He's screwed. He's dead. Oh crap, a Jarvan's coming in. We'll flash in with the Q. Oh crap, we got the kill. Whoops. That'll happen every now and then. Your Q does some pretty good damage. So you might get the kill every now and then, but it's not too huge a deal. See, we just kind of, I mean, we haven't had full health for like this entire fight basically. We used heal to get us up a little bit more, but Braum is really good at staying alive. That's one of his better, definitely good aspects. Oh shoot. It's time to run. Just run. Sorry, Lee Sin. Nope. Just run. Run. I just wasted my talisman trying to save Vayne. Oh no, it put me behind her. That was not good. Not good. We'll just keep them busy. Oh wait, maybe. Get back here. No. That's the other thing is, much like playing Lee Sin, your teammates won't really get close enough to let you jump to them, which is frustrating, but... Maybe, yeah, there's a kill. Nice. Very nice. Tower helped with that. I think, yep, Vayne's definitely dead. Oh, Braum barely got away. The tower does not reduce your... Or, I mean, the shield does not reduce the tower's damage, though. So that's something that's important to keep in mind. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pick up that part, Spectre's Cowl of the Spirit Visage. Just because it'll make us a little more tanky, so we're up to 105 now. That's not amazing, 51% reduced damage. It's not bad, but it's not good either. We could definitely be using some more. We've almost got our Unbreakable maxed out though, so it's at a 9.6 cooldown. It should, once we got our full cooldown reduction, it'll go down to, I think it was 6 seconds. Both Stand Behind Me and Unbreakable will get 6 seconds. So his whole kit becomes pretty spammable once you get that cooldown reduction. That's also kind of another reason why I like Talisman of Ascension, because it gives you that mana regen that you're going to need. Throw that up. Blocker damage. That's the other kind of weird thing is your ultimate, it looks like it just dies on the first person it hits, which doesn't really make sense because it says that it knocks up like it knocks up subsequent champions, which I would assume means it passes through whoever it hits and knocks up everyone else behind it. But maybe I'm misreading that or misinterpreting that. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Warwick's gonna kill us. For sure. Oh, man. Yep. There we go. Well, that wasn't really worth it at all. 4 kills for... 4 people died for 2 kills. But we're still doing good, 34 to 16. We've got 17 assists. That's awesome. We're still doing good. Not really at risk of throwing it or anything like that, so But once we get our Spirit Visage, we're going to go ahead and pick up the Frozen Heart. Honestly, games usually end around when I pick up Glacial Shroud. I've never really gotten past it to the full Frozen Heart. But after that, I'm thinking probably the Locket of the Iron Solari, because it gives, one, it gives your allies magic resist and health regen. Two, it gives you that little bit of more health regen, so it'll probably put us around 40 to 50 health per second, which would be fantastic. That'd be a lot of health regen. But then it also gives the shield passive, and it's just an all-around good item. So, one thing to know, or to understand though about Stand Behind Me, is you cannot use it on a ward, as far as I'm aware. It only works on champions. So you can't do any like cool Lee Sin-esque ward hopping over walls and whatnot, but if you got a nearby allied champion, you can do it to the same effect. Let's go see if we can't help Lee Sin. Oh, almost. That almost worked. Very nice, got him out safely. Trading queues. Alright, so now we're gonna start maxing out Stand Behind Me. 25 armor, 13 magic resist. We get a lot from that. Not really a whole lot I can do for you right there. I could have jumped over, but that would have been suicide for me too. So, not chasing that. We'll go try and help out Trundle. So Vayne's Vayne's nearby, good, because she hasn't really been nearby for the past couple fights. So good thing that she's nearby. We really need her for our team fights. She's almost out of mana. Her blue's not up. We can't go take it for her. We're just gonna kind of keep harassing with our Q, see if we can't get them all kind of marked up, keep them marked up. Very nice, lots of damage off her, off Nidalee. Oh man, almost dead. Oh, Vayne almost went in. Oh man, I've got ulti. Very nice, very nice. Lee Sin's tanking for us. I'm now tanking. Oh crap. I probably didn't need to flash, but I was scared. Oh, get the auto attack off. There we go. Stunned. See, his passive is amazing. His passive is ridiculously strong. Not only does it stun, but it does 200 damage. And then they take bonus damage from my attacks. So it's a beast of a passive. We're probably gonna end it right here. So we didn't even finish our Spirit Visage. Braum should go down pretty quickly. Yeah, there he goes. And we should just be able to end it. No real issues here. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna disengage because there we go. Okay. Very nice. So that was Braum, I can't remember what his title is. It's like the Might of Freljord or something like that. He's really powerful support when played right. He's really good at soaking up damage, being that meat wall, kind of like Singed almost, except for he blocks abilities. He's fantastic in that aspect. He's got a lot of AoE control as well, and a lot of slow. His passive is fantastic for just kind of keeping people locked in place and keeping everyone on their team getting randomly stunned. So he's really good, a lot of fun to play. He gets pretty spammy with his jump, and you can just kind of jump all around the fight. It's pretty fun. But I definitely recommend checking him out if you haven't played him yet. Is an excellent support, excellent addition to the support lineup. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and thumb it up to let me know. Share it around with your friends, because this is really how this channel grows, is by your word of mouth. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not do so? Because it's free, it's fun, and it makes me feel all good inside. I hope to see you in the next one. Stay frosty, bandits.